Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And today we'd love to talk with you about energy and what are these little devices that we're wearing around our necks. This is our Healy, and it's really exciting that we get to share this beautiful transformational tool that we have to share with you here at Moongazer Healing.
Absolutely. Albert Einstein said many moons ago that the future of medicine is in frequency medicine. And that's exactly what this is. And it's so cool. I've actually been a registered nurse for about 14 years now. And it's been about 10 years since I had my own healing crisis. I had a spontaneous dissection of my left carotid artery, which caused me to have multiple strokes over a 3-day period. More strokes than my neurologist could count at the age of 27.
Oh my goodness.
So that I had to relearn how to walk, talk, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and I was on a copious amount of pain meds, and I was still in such a tremendous amount of pain. That is when I reached out to my mom and I told her I just was not sure how I was going to continue with my life. So we started to look into alternative healings, other than just Western medicine, because that wasn't cutting it for me. So that's when we were introduced to Reiki, and Reiki is energy healing. Other forms of energy healing are acupuncture, massage therapy, reflexology. Now, while her and I are both Reiki practitioners, we have come across the holy grail of energy work right here. These bad boys, they hold 144,000 frequencies to heal your mind, body, soul, and spirit.
It's a beautiful thing. We have this now because science is just now discovering quantum energy and that it actually exists. And how exciting is this that, like you said, Einstein, Nikola Tesla said if you want to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And now we have this little device here, this Healy, which I like to call Reiki, in a box, if you will. Being a Reiki practitioner, I was really looking for something that could help people understand the work that we're doing, because people may or may not notice the energy healing right away when they have healing done with Reiki. They may or may not feel it. So having something that's quantifiable, that gives results in a printout form that can actually show people how they're imbalanced energetically is so exciting. And as a healing musician myself, I've been so excited to use this Healy because I've been using sound bowls and gongs and tuning forks and all of these wonderful healing modalities. Now I have at my disposal essentially a little push of a button. There's 144,000 frequencies for healing your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your soul, and your energy body, which is just so exciting that we can retune, because as an instrument we are, which people may or may not know, but we are an instrument and we need regular tune-ups. Just like myself, if I play guitar and I don't tune my instrument first, it doesn't sound very good. And our energy being, our cells, needs that to be recharged and retuned often, and we may get a Reiki session once a month or something, but that may or may not be enough. This gives us the ability to, at home, use this little device morning, day, and night for sleep, for pain relief, for just anything that you're looking for, mental balance, clarity, energy. It's been amazing.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw out there a little disclaimer. Now, energy healing is a complementary modality that should not exclude your Western medicine. So if you're, currently seeing doctors or seeking treatments, do not stop that. We're just here to share how they can work together. Now, the Healy is FDA cleared for arthritic pain, muscle fatigue, and repair. So what we want to tell you about is not a claim. We're just going to tell you exactly what happened to us. So for me personally, how I met her was this amazing device. And before I had come out here to Colorado to learn about this device and frequency healings, her and I had connected on the holistic healing modalities, and she was introducing this to me. I was having a lot of discomfort with my tooth and I couldn't sleep at night. As soon as I lay down, the pain was tremendous. So she offered to send me some frequencies. Now, I'm a Reiki practitioner and so is she. So we know that you do not have to be in person to experience the healing of quantum energy work. Yeah, quantum energy.
It knows no distance.
Exactly. So, but I was really intrigued as to how is this going to work with a device. So she sent frequencies from Colorado to Virginia, where I was living at the time, and within minutes my pain was gone. I slept that night and I had no pain for months. So that was when I knew that it worked, and I had to get out here and I had to learn about this device. And now I moved out here because it's so amazing that we have to share it with you guys. I will also let you know that I was a cigarette smoker for the majority of my life until November 12th, 2020. That was my last cigarette that I smoked. Again, I'm not making any claims. I'm just saying the Healy has a contentment program so that anytime I wanted a cigarette, I run that program. Within minutes, my craving was gone. And then another, I'm going to get raw and I'm going to get real with you, and I'm going to tell you what really happened on some serious stuff. So I was running a bacteria program, and I had been running that for a few days, and all of a sudden the bacteria program was pushing out toxins that were in my body, and also started to evacuate worms. And I was thrilled to find out that I apparently has worms, but they have been evacuating and I'm good. But this is how powerful these frequencies are. They get down into your body and they work on an energetic level.
Wow. I mean, thanks for getting raw out there. As a nurse, that's what, we do. We talk about
it's real.
It's the real stuff, right? And a lot of people don't realize, but more people have parasites inside than they know about. So it's really interesting to see some of the transformations that can happen. And for myself, what I noticed when I use the Healy, which I use it day in, day out, I love all the homeopathic remedies, the Bach flower remedies, the gemstone frequencies. It's delivering frequencies that help balance me out. And that's really what my first experience was when I tried this, was peace. Just peace in my heart. The tension and neck and shoulder tension that I had for the day just dissolved, and it just really helped me show up in a better, bigger way and be more vibrant and alive for all of you. And when you think of what energy tuning is, if you will, we've been given these energetic bodies. Think of it like your vehicle, right? You know that you're supposed to take your car in for oil changes and get tunes up and rotate the oil or the tires and things, but we don't know how to take care of our energetic body, and unfortunately Western medicine is just now on the precipice of understanding this and utilizing it. In fact, I heard, Tess, that there are nurses in surgery actually giving Reiki and energy healing during surgery. Have you heard that?
I have. It's actually been happening, I think, on the West Coast a little bit longer. The East Coast takes a little time to catch up, but now that I'm here in the middle, I guess I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
Well, it's a beautiful thing. And, we can tune our body like a vehicle, right? Going back to that analogy really quick. You may have 8 cylinders, but if only 4 are working and you're only running on 100 horsepower, how fast do you think you're going to get from 0 to 60? Probably not so great. This little device is like jump-starting all 8 cylinders, getting your body moving, getting energetic flow going throughout your body, realigning your chakras as well, which is so important as we're learning more from Ayurvedic and ancient cultures about these energy centers, the meridian lines that are used in acupuncture, like Tess had shared about with acupuncture being energy medicine. This actually has meridian programs that can help to rebalance just whatever's going on in your body, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. It's really, really cool.
It really is. And one of my favorite analogies by Miss Tara here is that this Healy, it essentially has 120 books inside of it per se, okay? In those 120 books are 144,000 pages. So when you're looking into all the things that could be going on in our energetic body, in our physical body, our spiritual body, our emotional body, I mean, that's a lot of frequencies. So, but the Healy can actually get down and tell you exactly what's going on with you in that moment, in that day, what's going on for the resonance package.
Yeah, the resonance is kind of our, top of the line, if you will, the Rolls Royce of transformational tools. Again, you can scan in real time and make those frequency adjustments on the fly. If you're feeling stressed, if you've got kids at home, or, parents are working, kids are trying to learn from school right now with the quarantine, like people are stressed at home and maybe the kids are not wanting to focus. You could put on a learning program while they're supposed to be doing their homework or taking a test. There's exam support programs that can help. And like she said, this volume of like a library with 120 books in it, how do you know exactly which page to thumb through that's going to have the answer that you're looking for? Well, that's how the Healy does it. You have your smart device, okay, so you either have it on your tablet or your phone, and what it does is you push your finger, or, if you're an animal, you can put a paw on there, or if you're an amputee, you can use your elbow or anything, right? You're just with intention. Even as a distance practitioner, like I was helping Tess when she was first having the tooth pain, we weren't in the same state. We were across the country from each other. I, as the practitioner, just held the intention, what can help her tooth pain? And I just helped put my finger on there. It was reading me as an energy messenger, if you will, a carrier. I was picking up on her vibration. The energy was being read by the device, and then it made recommendations. And I just went ahead and said, okay, whatever book comes up, there's going to be 5 books that kind of be pulled out of those 120 books. Which chapters, which pages, let's deliver those frequencies. And sometimes you might think, well, I've got pain, right? Well, pain, especially chronic long-term pain, especially if you've had an injury from, 1975 or something like that, that is emotional. Our emotions can get trapped in our tissues. They say that issues are in the tissues. So clearing those trapped emotions, bringing that to the surface at the emotional level and the conscious level, right? Helping have a device that can literally tell you stuff about your, childhood. I've had people come up with, you have blackmail and control issues with parental units, and people are floored, like, how does it know that I have these issues? Your energy does not lie. And sometimes when, especially as practitioners, we need help getting to the root cause of what's really the issue here.
Right.
There's a lot going on to healing, right?
Absolutely, there is. And the word, let's take the word disease, okay? So if you have a disease, let's break that down to dis-ease. So your body is experiencing dis-ease. The majority of the time that happens because we are holding on to so much. We hold on to so much more than we have to. And, I know we are in our 30s and we're still learning this. I don't think it's something that we ever stop learning.
It's a daily struggle.
It really is. It really is. So when your body's in dis-ease and you have traumas, which we all have traumas, we all go through things, we all have loss, we all have pain, we all have our experiences, but when we don't feel it, heal it, and release it, and we store it, that's how we have our dis-ease. So if we can find these traumas and find these things that we've been holding on to our whole lives, even down to our childhood. I mean, it could be when you're 2 years old and you have a sibling born and you're holding on to that anger because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one, and other people have it, are giving this sibling attention. Like, you hold on to that affects your entire life. So this will actually, if it's something that you have suppressed, if it is something that you are just completely unaware of, like, oh yeah, I dealt with that. Yeah, I thought I did too. I'm just saying. That's all there is to it. Yep.
Bring it to the level of consciousness so that you can clear it. And the cool thing that we love about this Healy, now mind you, this was actually developed by a monk, and the brainchild came out of meditation, literally. Marcus 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗤𝗖𝗎, who is a German philosopher, researcher, and quantum physicist, and monk as well, he actually was meditating and had this idea, we need a consciousness tool that can help raise the vibration of the human species, of the plants that we're around, our animals that take on our energy when we're stressed, and the planet, because the planet actually has its own frequency. And it's very healing, it's very grounding, it's magnetic, it is beautiful, and we're actually going to be having that same exact frequency coming out in the Healy device, so you can literally, at the press of a button, retune your body to the frequency of the planet and find that Schumann resonance. Or if you're watching any of the Heart Math or Greg Braden, wonderful researchers are finding that we are collectively one unit. We need to unify. This can bring us together, because when we are feeling energetic imbalances, whether from our own energy or from someone that we're around or just from what's going on collectively on the planet, we are quantumly entangled. So if somebody is suffering on this planet, at some level, we are all suffering. If somebody is stressed, we are all stressed. So helping work on our own stress levels, get our pain under control, sleep better, have better relationships with our friends and family, that ripples out to the world. The work we do internally is mirrored in our external world, and we can create paradise, like I like to call paradise found, or heaven on earth. We can create that. We can shift this, folks. And the goal is to get these Healy devices, okay, in 100 million homes across the globe, in order to raise the vibration again, push out those negative, low vibrational frequencies of fear, anxiety, stress, guilt, shame. When we're in those modes and our energy and are feeling that emotion of those low vibrational energies, it actually dampens our own spirit. It actually creates a more hospitable environment for viruses and bacteria to take a hold of us. And check out the research that has been done. There's TED Talks, there's lots of videos where, there are disruptive frequencies being emitted at us all the time through the Wi-Fi radiation, the 5G cell towers. All of this is bombarding us with scrambling. I like to think of it like if we're listening to a radio station and we're listening to a beautiful symphony, oh wow, a choir of angels, right? And somebody or life gets in the way and starts messing with the dial. And now we have a trauma, again, that car accident from 1975, the spouse divorce, the abuse, the negative people telling you stuff even when you were a kid that your parents might have said, or somebody else, a bully. That all is like tuning us down, down, down. And then now what we're listening to is a bunch of people screaming and yelling at us. That's the wrong frequency. That's the wrong radio station. It's not that it's bad, but there's better options. And if you knew how to tune yourself back up to that angel or symphony station, can you imagine the peace that we would have if we could broadcast that around the world and have a little amplifier device that just says, hey, band of angels, help us today.
Exactly. And how else do we keep our immune system up? We've got to keep our frequency up. And our frequency, yeah, exactly. So when people talk about, oh man, they have good vibes, like that actually means a whole lot. Because, when you're, in the fear mentality and in the lack mentality, your vibration is lower. Therefore, it is easier for you to obtain these viruses and bacterias, and they have easier access to your body. So, this is a way to truly, literally raise your vibration to help keep you healthy.
Oh, it's so beautiful, and help you energetically, right? Balance. And those chakras, this is one of our favorite things, is you can take a picture. Again, Tess sent me her photograph.
Cool.
I said, take a selfie of yourself, send it over to me. And I'm, again, thousands of miles away from each other. And I'm like, okay, let's put your photo into the Healy and see what comes up for you today. It was astounding, because she could actually see in real time what is her aura, what are her chakras, where is she blocked energetically within her Ayurvedic chakra system, which we know we have, meridian lines, energy lines, chakras. If we're blocked, we can't receive. So we have to unblock ourselves. And this is really cool when you can see a printout, literally bar graph showing your root chakra is at 60%, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, all of your chakras, what are they at currently? Are they 100%, or is there work to be done? And when there's work to be done, which there usually always is, because again, this is a daily thing that we're trying to keep ourselves energetically tuned up. When that happens and it delivers those frequencies, you can feel it. I mean, it's so wonderful as a practitioner as well. I may have an inclination or an intuitive, as we're medical intuitives, that somebody has, let's say, throat chakra blockage. Let's say that they're clearing their throat a lot, coughing a lot, or whatever. They can't talk. They have hoarseness or sore throats. That could actually be an energy block in the throat chakra. So I can have my client send me a photo of themselves or their child or even their dog, and we can see what's going on with Fifi in their chakras right now. And it's amazing how it really is accurate. And those throat chakras, it'll be low, and I can show the person, look, and then we can do some energetic healing to help regain those chakra balances. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. It sends the frequencies so it can give you a little bit of a boost, but it also, again, brings it to that conscious level. So then you are aware of it. You know, hey, I thought I had already dealt with that, but I guess perhaps I hadn't. So it surfaces it so you can heal it, because, the ultimate goal is to heal all the hearts of all the beings on Mother Earth. And I mean, this is a God-given tool.
Yes.
There's really,
Amen.
that's all there is to it. I mean, yeah, exactly.
And so it is. We have the ability to have thought. Humans, we can have thoughts and then bring things into this reality and manifest them. And this is so beautiful that we finally, like you said, we have this tool as a gift from our Creator to help us during the most pivotal time in human history, during the most amazing social revolution of time, where we are learning how to heal ourselves. And that is what we love to do at Moongazer Healing, is to give you the tools that we have discovered that have helped ourselves to heal. Myself, I had a traumatic brain injury a few years ago. I really believe, and if you're struggling, if you've gone through, like Tess has gone through strokes, right? We're talking brain damage. I've had brain damage. If you've had, concussions, those can actually be spiritual awakenings. It can be a blessing in disguise. So sometimes our biggest challenges are our biggest blessings. And so we are here at Moongazer Healing to share with you the ways that you can heal yourself. Our goal for you is to learn how to heal yourself so you don't have to come back to us.
Exactly.
And you can tell your friends, and we can actually shift this world, help people reduce their dependency to toxic medications and pharmaceuticals. And the one great thing about this Healy is anyone can own it, and all you need is a smart device or a tablet to power it, and then you've got literally healing frequencies at the touch of a button whenever you need it, to bring on that level of peace in your heart and radiate that out into the world. So you can own your own Healy. That's the beautiful part.
It's absolutely amazing, and I love it. And I do just want to share with you, we are going to be posting more content and more videos, getting into these books and these frequencies and all of these pages, because there's 144,000 of them.